love and relationships. So many times in our lifetime, we truly don't understand what someone else may feel or what someone else may think about love and relationships. In this small video, I would like to show that more than often, a lot of us have some things in common when it comes to our feelings on love and relationships. I hope you enjoy.
The key 3 top things in relationships is definitely open, honest communication, respect, and you definitely got to be somebody's friend. A lot of people in love, they never was your friend. So open, honest communication, respect, and build a friendship.
In order to have a successful relationship, I believe that there must be communication, there must be trust, and I believe love is important.
I'd have to say that the top 3 keys in a relationship are going to be trust, communication, and honesty. I mean, without those 3 things, I don't think you can have a relationship at all.
I think the top 3 keys to a successful relationship is honesty, communication, and accountability.
I feel the top 3 keys in a relationship is compromising, loyalty, and patience.
Love, once again, to me, is steeped in respect. Man. You can say you love somebody and not respect them. But if you truly love them, I believe you respect them to the point, when I say respect, you protect their heart.
My definition of love, I think love means different things to many people. And I like the question when you said my definition, because I don't believe everyone has the same outlook of what love is or even what it's supposed to be. But love is selfless. There's no boundaries, I believe, when it comes to love. Love is giving.
I don't think you can define it. I mean, we can all give an explanation of a scenario where we feel we've been given love, or we give love, or we feel love. But it's not something you can put in the palm of your hand.
I think the definition of love is definitely how you care and how you treat someone. Definitely treat someone how you want to be treated, and care for someone how you want to be cared for. Kind of like how you take care of your kids, it's the same way.
My definition of love is putting another person before you. You know, a day without them for like a month, you know, and so on and so on.
Most relationships fail because people are not honest. Secondly, people don't communicate effectively and openly. And people have agendas. People just want the eros part of love and relationships. They don't want the relationship, the work part.
Most relationships fail. Going back to the 3 important things is because I think lack of communication is a key thing. And if we're not communicating with one another, then, you know, it's impossible. Communication is a key to everything that we do in life.
In my opinion, the reason most relationships fail is a lack of communication. I think a lot of people are quick to express how they feel. Oh, I feel this way, or you did this to me, or you said that, or I did this and I didn't mean it that way. But they just want to be heard. They don't want to listen. Nobody wants to take the time to figure out the reasons why and then correct those reasons.
I think most relationships fail because of failure to have the open communication, failure to just not be truthful, and just, if you make a mistake, just be open and honest about it.
I feel like most relationships fail because, you know, they bring in the outside noise in and letting people that's not in relationships give them advice, or, you know, they paying attention to things that has nothing to do what they got into the relationship for in the first place.
Definitely there should be levels to love, and I believe there are levels to love. You know, that first thing about, you know, it's levels to love because when you meet a person, you meet their representative. So that means you always put your best foot forward, especially with men. I can speak about men.
Many levels to love. As it is in anything in life, you know, school, you've started preschool, kindergarten, first grade, second grade, and therefore on, and then we even become masters at this thing. We go to college, and you know, we have a deeper depth of education to be stronger in that we want to do. But with love, I believe it's the same thing. There are depths to love, and that love at first sight, I'm not one to believe that.
I think there's different types of love. I wouldn't say that there's levels. Because if I love you, I love you. The reason why I love you, or the way that I love you, may be different. But if I love you, I love you. I don't love you a little bit today and some more tomorrow, but less the next day.
I do think there's levels to love. I think that, you know, ultimately you care about someone and that care eventually turns into love. And then from there you fall in love.
Definitely. There's definitely levels to love. You got I want to be what you love for a long time, and you got I want to marry you love. Huge difference.
You know, there's various answers with that, but you know when it's time to walk away with a relationship, when you find yourself being disrespected, you find yourself constantly crying, you find yourself in fight and flight daily because you got an argument, nothing you say is right.
You know, a lot of us feel like walking away means that we have failed, or walking away, you know, means that, you know, I didn't try, or that we don't want to do that. But to me, it takes the strong person to realize that it's time to walk away.
When you have nothing left to say is when you know it's time to walk away from a relationship. Because if you're not communicating, again, it's not a relationship. I think all doors, all lines of communication need to be open all the time. Those doors start shutting, those lines start getting cut off. How are you guys gonna express to each other what you're feeling, what you want, what you expect? So if you can't talk about things, what's the point of being around each other?
I think it's time to walk away from a relationship when it just physically feels draining. It's just toxic. Nothing good is coming out of it. I think it's hard to walk away if you're in love with that person, but ultimately people have to like start taking care of yourself and make that decision to just walk away.
It's time to walk away from a relationship when they get to the point where, you know, y'all jokes to each other is no longer funny. It's just a whole bunch of negativity in the house. You sleeping upstairs, she sleeping downstairs. Everything y'all do is just irritating each other. That's dangerous.
All the time. Please, oh my God, I love her. No, you love them hips, you love them breasts, you love them lips, she look good. How do you love a person again and you don't know them, you just met them?
All the time, especially the generation now. You know, as I said before, they look at something and it catches their eye and they think, oh, I'm in love. But you're in love with what you see. And a lot of people will present things to you, but it's not actually what it is. The cover of something can look wonderful.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think because in society today, everybody wants to label everything. I mean, they want to label it, and then they want to sub-label it, and then they want to sub-label it, the sub-label. And we get caught up in feelings when something's new or something's fresh or something excites the things that we enjoy. You get attracted to it.
Of course. So people will like, love is used so loosely now these days, and it disappears really fast. Like they use it almost like a light switch. One day they love you, one day they don't. And I don't think true love, I don't think it's like that.
Oh yeah. in today's social media world, you know, get to the point where, you know, your girl might see this couple on a vacation and being like, wow, we not on vacation. And, you know, this whole time they doing it to impress people. They ain't even doing it. They spending their whole time on their vacation taking pictures. So, you know, it plays with the mind. That's what I think.